Sup, y'all? Welcome back to James Charles' Basement. I'm your host. I'm slowly dying of dehydration. Oh, fuck. Where's my phone? DOMINIC FIKE is an American singer and rapper from Naples, Florida, signed with Columbia Records. He has released a few projects. Hit Me Up, Phone Numbers. Oh, don't know how to say that. Rollerblades, and the EP that we are going to talk about, Don't Forget About Me Demos. It's got a bunch of moving parts, but if you know how to do some of the technical aspects of it, you'll be fine. And I'm going to introduce a new tool. I had gradient map, I had clipping overlay. Now I'm going to introduce the threshold. Love me a good threshold. And that's going to come into use 2 times in this video. So first I started with, just say it with me, a box. I outlined the part where his eyes are showing, and I outlined the background itself. Then I found a picture of me looking very psychopathic, sized it up of how I wanted it, and then this is where threshold comes in. So what you do is rasterize the layer, go up to image adjustments, and then the threshold option is there. You click on that, and then you can adjust like the whites and the blacks. It pretty much transfers the image to strictly white and black. It's great for screen printing, like Brockhampton does this a lot for their logos on their shirts. And then after that, gradient map, kept the blacks black, and then just changed the color. I went with more of like a pinkish red, because I don't like doing shot for shot remakes anymore. But with that said, now time for a shot for shot remake of the track list. So I found out the font is called Constancia. It came with Photoshop. Double bolded, actually. Bolded in the top and bolded on the extra bold on the characters section. And I just typed out the track list and went from there. The lines, I just went with, you know, a standard line in Photoshop. I just used the box tool, made it very thin. You know the deal. And then added the numbers, same thing. And on the side, font is exactly the same. You type it, but another thing that he did, which I think is pretty cool, all the places where there's a circle or a closed figure in the right side font, it's colored in, and I think that's pretty cool. So I just I made a new layer underneath the text layer so that I could use the paint tool and just draw individually each place that there's an opening, which I think is cool. I enjoy that. That was good on you, Dominic, even though I know for a fact you did not design this. And then here's the fun part, right? So we're going to go IRL in this one. We're going in the real world. I'm not sitting behind this camera anymore. So I'm going to show you how to make the handwriting style for the King of Everything and the initials and stuff. And it's going to be 100% you. So this is what you do. You get a fuck, get a notebook, and then you write down what you need, you know, all the accoutrements, hoo-ha, the whole world works. And then you take a picture. It's not rocket science, you know. Take a picture. It doesn't have to be with a super high quality camera. It could be with your phone. Put it into Photoshop. And then remember threshold? Well, we're coming back to it. Rasterize the image, threshold it, and then your handwriting, like font, is going to be blackened out. And then, you know, you can get rid of the background. I used a dotted notebook because I'm stupid, and now I have to get rid of each individual dot, which is going to be a pain in my ass, but you get it. So then cut out each individual section, adjust size, and you're done. That's pretty much it. That's DOMINIC FIKE's Don't Forget About Me Demos cover. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something. This whole thing is to teach you about stuff, because I like talking about music. I like talking about art. So this is a cool middle ground to talk about, because I get to talk about both and learn something and get a little revenue on the side. But I enjoy it. I also, this is shameless promotion time at the Bucket of Jake station. I make music. I don't know if y'all knew that, but I released an album back in June of 2019, and I just released a single. It's called Junebug. It's featuring Mac McCall, and between you and me, I'm not announcing this on my Instagram until the next single comes out, but I have an album coming out. It's going to be called Jawbreaker. I believe it's March 27th. So that's a fun fact. If you're early, you're listening to this, you already know this. You know this like a month before other people find out. But I'll leave my Instagram, both Instagrams, not just my art Instagram, but my music Instagram, in the description. And if you would like to check it out, go ahead. It's on all major services, Apple Music, Spotify, etc. I might even make a cover like tutorial on my own album cover. We'll see. I didn't think about that yet. That's not coming out for a couple months now. But Fantano just dropped a Let's Argue. Comment, hurry up, because maybe you'll get featured in the video. Probably not, because I've commented every single goddamn time. He's never put me in a video. Fuck you, Anthony Fantano, but have a pleasant day.